At 6:45 in the morning, the ophthalmologist woke me up and he came into the room and he said that
she had something called labor congenital amaurosis, and that she pretty much maybe would see shadows of us, but for the most part, she was.
And I remember standing there by myself, half awake, saying, "Are you telling me that my son's not going to see?" And he said, "Yeah."
When we first brought her home, we knew nothing. She has all the fingers and toes and all the things that are pretty much the general screening, and never knew. Even between 1 and 2 months, when we were staring at her going, I think she's looking, I think she's looking at something. But no.
We weren't devastated. We weren't crying all the time. We were celebrating him. We loved him. But it wasn't that simple.
I remember sitting in the other room with Annie laying down next to me, and I had the number for Perkins, and I sat there and called.
I just called and said I just had a baby who was born without vision, and I was wondering who to talk to. This teacher from Perkins came, and through my meetings with her, she taught me what to think about and the types of things that were important to teach Sawyer about from very early on.
I remember my first day going to Perkins, and everyone's, Annie, oh, look who's this. We were still pretty raw with what was happening, not really knowing what was going on, and they just made it easy.
I really love to dance. I really love to dance. I really love to dance, 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 dance.
In raising a child with a visual impairment, the parents really soon learn that if you don't intervene and you don't bring the world to them, nothing's going to happen.
A child who has never seen before doesn't see things that he wants, so he doesn't have any motivation to move.
You really got to use your voice, and you got to think about the world in a different way, and I think the people at Perkins help guide you. They kind of keep you on the path as far as what you're doing, and kind of telling you you're doing a good job, which sometimes a parent needs to hear that.
The child can be taught adaptive strategies when they're little that help as they grow older.
For her first year, you didn't think that she was, doing much, but oh my gosh, she was listening, and she was trying to figure out sound vocalization, and she just was absorbing it all in. And when she starts giving it back or listening or acting to all the stuff that you've been doing for the last year or so, you realize that that pre-work was important.
He has this incredible ability to locate sound or know where he is in space. Because we started so early on, because I could be educated by someone coming into my home and teaching me the types of things to look for and to work on.
By enabling parents to come to a parent group here at Perkins, they get to know other parents who have dealt with this. They get to see people who are a little bit further along the road than they are.
It's almost a cry session, and a lot of times many of us are going through the same thing, and it's just a sounding board to share your story over and over, and sometimes when you share it that many times, the tears start to lessen.
In those first 3 years, when your child isn't going to school, you're it. And that's an incredible burden to feel as a parent. You can't just love him because you feel like you have to be teaching him all the time. So to have people who understand what it's like to educate a child who's blind and help you get on that road and help you feel like you're not alone, it's invaluable.
I think parents feel that if they can make it here with their child on Monday morning, that the rest of the week is going to go okay.
People are meeting Annie and going, wow, she's so amazing. And it's like, yeah, because there was all this hard work and all these people that loved her and really wanted to get her to where she is.
When I come to Perkins, it's like my shoulders relax. It's a place where I feel total acceptance and total comfort for myself and for Sawyer. it feels like home for us.